Hey, what's up guys? Have you been rejected by a modeling agency and you didn't understand why? Well, in this video, I'm going to give you 7 good reasons as to why models actually get rejected by agencies. Alright guys, first of all, it is so hot in LA right now. It has to be like 105 degrees, so excuse me if I'm a little sweaty. The first thing I want to tell you guys is that you have to keep in mind, it's not personal, it's all about business. This industry is a business and you have to treat it as such. So when you get rejected, it's going to happen often. You're going to get rejected almost every day, but it only takes one yes. So just keep that in mind. It's never personal, it's only strictly business. Okay, so the first reason models actually get rejected is because you don't meet the model requirements. If you take a look at my other video where I talked a little bit more about what are the model requirements, what are the heights and size requirements into being a male or female model. So check out that video if you don't know what those requirements are. But I would say generally, as a guy, you want to be between 5'10" to 6'3", and as a woman, you want to be between 5'8" to 5'11". So if you don't meet those general guidelines, it's going to be really tough for you to find an agent and you might get rejected. Okay, so another reason why you might get rejected is because your look is too commercial. Most agencies, they tend to prefer high fashion looks and more edgier looks. So if you have a more commercial look, you might want to do your homework and look for other agencies that represent models with your type. Another reason you might get rejected is because maybe the agency has several models that have your look. And when I say your look, what I mean is that maybe they have your same body type, they're around the same height, same hair color, eye color, hairstyle, stuff like that. So it's always a good idea to take a look at some of the models that the agency represents before you go in, so that way you know what your chances are of getting represented. Another reason that you might get rejected is because maybe the agent is just in a bad mood. If you've ever seen HBO's Entourage, take a look at the character Ari Gold who plays an agent. You can see that it's clearly a stressful job to be an agent, trying to get models booked and trying to get talents booked and all that. So a lot of times these agents are under high stress and often they have bad days. So they just don't feel like seeing anybody during their open calls. So they tend to take it out on the models, unfortunately. Another reason agents also turn down models is because it's just bad timing. When I say bad timing, it could mean that maybe it's a slow season and they're not getting enough work for the models that they have currently on their board. So they're not in the position to take in new talent when they can't find work for their current talent. Another reason you could get rejected, and I've seen this personally, is because your attitude stinks. I've been to open calls, I've been to castings where models come in and they're feeling like they're on top of the world and they have this nasty attitude. Just keep in mind that no one wants to work with someone with a bad attitude. So if you come in there with a bad attitude, no one's going to want to work with you and you're likely going to get rejected. And finally, another reason that you could get rejected, and this is probably one of the most common reasons, is because you're simply not their type. So for example, you could be a model that's more on the skinny side, and maybe they tend to represent more muscular models for underwear bookings and things like that. So if you're a skinnier model, you're not their type. So they're not going to represent you because they just can't work with you. Alright guys, so there you have it. Those are 7 good reasons as to why I've seen models get rejected. If you have other reasons that you've been rejected, or if you have some rejection stories that you've come across, hey, let me know. Type it up in the comments below. Once again guys, don't forget to subscribe. I'm going to be talking a lot more about being a model and being an actor in this industry. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up and I'll see you guys next time.